Hello, I'm APX Toy Cat, and I found this spoon costume in an out-of-business store. And you know what? Sexy spoon, that gets me going. So you know what we are today? We're a spoon, because you know what you need from your favorite Minecraft YouTuber? You need to be spooned by them. That is a thing that is definitely true and not a real concerning point. But today we're playing hardcore Minecraft, but the stream ends when we take damage, but when we take damage, it ends. I don't think we can fit that. Oh, you can totally fit that. But when we take it, end. And yeah, we're going to be playing on hardcore difficulty, survival mode, locked on hard difficulty. When we die, it's over. But even more seriously than just when we die, it's over. Everything's going to be over whether or not we die, because when we take damage, the stream ends. We've tried this once before, and the most unfortunate skeleton shield timing mishap basically led to me, dying. But this time, this wonderful occasion, things are gonna be great. By the way, in case you're curious, there's a whole, spoon, thing wrapped over me. You just don't get to see it because you're only seeing the webcam. Because for some reason, this is how gaming YouTubers show themselves off. I'm not the one who makes the rules, okay? I'm just the one who follows them. Would it be really funny? I'd love to do one of these days and just immediately take damage and be like, good stream, guys, good stream. I kind of want to do that now. Wouldn't that be the perfect end to one of these? You know what, we should do that sometime real soon. If I'm not feeling a stream, but I kind of prepared it, that'd be a really great thing. Also, thank you for the tax evasion. My favorite type of evasion, besides, I guess fair evasion is a form of tax evasion when it's government run transit. But you know what, fair evasion, it's oh no, the huge entity. You know, because it's really, really easy to justify stealing from, super large corporations, right? Because you don't have an effect on any individual person, and you barely have an effect on the corporate. In fact, you don't, right? When you steal from a person, you know you are stealing from that. That person is worse off for your gain, but it's much harder to see that when you steal from a giant entity. And I think that's why it's you know what? Oh no, you're stealing things. Also, Sexy Spoon Cat is back. That's right, the internet asked for me to spoon them more, and that's why I totally did it. So yeah, the goal is to last longer than 1 hour and 16 minutes. That sounds like a thing we can do. And, by the way, I'm gonna climb the trees first. Whenever you get a big forest biome, they're kind of risky, and they don't have much gain to them besides, maybe wolves later. But in terms of risks for a hardcore run when we're not taking damage, it's too many risks for not enough gain. So what we're instead gonna do is mine down through a tree, and we're gonna actually get ourselves a wooden boat. I don't think I've played with boats in Java in forever. I assume they work the same as Bedrock, but I'm not entirely sure, because I know that I know the boat recipe from Java is from Bedrock, so I'm not sure if it's if therefore the boats are... We'll see for sure. I know there's a funny thing with boats in the thing. Also, love you, Toy Cat, says 2 little things. I need to move my thing to show that. But, good luck, Toy Cat. Thank you, Rain Subo. I will do my best to win this one. Honestly, I think, you know what, it's a lofty goal, but it's a fun goal too, right? You know, it's worth having a little bit of fun. Also, thank you very much for the $1, Mr. Vengeful. I appreciate it. So we always start with a wooden pickaxe, and then we go straight to stone tools because I don't believe any of this other nonsense. Except actually, in this case, we'll make a shovel. Also, I'm currently digging out a single chunk. Man, that's one of my favorite to this day. Pro tips, mine a whole chunk. Wait,
this suit for Chad was taken down by Disney.
Man, you know what? I do have to say, no matter what else, also you can sprint in a boat in Minecraft. That's a wacky feature. Wrong color shirt, Toy Cat. Man, I have a green shirt, but it's not the same green as my green screen. If you want to see the color of the green screen, I think if I just turn this off, it becomes really, really visible. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, there you go. You can see that's the color of the green screen, roughly. But for some reason, because of the way the chroma key works, it's weird computer program, blah, 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 you don't care about. But, is that a shipwreck in an iceberg, by the way? Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm gonna sprint my boat over there as fast as I can. Yeah, look at this craziness. Good luck, and by the way, during the winter break time, I'll try to make another video. Also, politeness, good evening. Good evening to yourself. I've had a great evening myself. I had pizza earlier, I did some climbing.
And a payday on Friday. So I figure I'll up my Toy Cat tax a little to help out my favourite internet spoon.
Thank you so much, Zandamore, for the £18.93 super chat. Oh, it's a says Streamlabs. They know what they're doing. You know, they pay taxes, and therefore they know how to get the best out of their money. Also, thank you, Shane. What's the point of being hardcore if you're going to quit as soon as you take damage? The point of hardcore is you can't respawn. I mean, it's just a way of making it, like, more... Oh, wait. Damage is a serious concern. Oh, no. We should probably be way more careful with swimming in Minecraft. Also, IVX Spooncat back at it again. Glad I can catch another stream. I'm more glad you can catch another stream. You might think you're some amount of glad, but you're not as glad as me. But yeah, this is the craziest thing. Like, it's an iceberg that's like cut off by the chunk where it spawned inside of this thing. Again, this is... I will say, when it comes to, like, Java has way more interesting spawns of these things. So it's a cool thing they've taken from the Bedrock world. Have some Toy Cat tax, big lad. Thank you, Biggie Cheese. Do you believe in consent? Yes. And you should make a stone shovel and call it a spoon. I should make an iron shovel and call it a spoon, is what I'm getting from that. But yeah, we got 4 feathers. We got a buried treasure map that... Oh, the Bedrock cursor doesn't even tell you which position you are in relation to the thing. Like, it could be any of these directions. See, again, I love that we're, I love the fun differences we spot during these videos. It's useful for parity reasons. I had a banana smoothie for breakfast. It is good. Man, smoothies of all types, they're so worthless as a food because, like, it's just like having sugar, but like it's thicker, so it feels like it's like eating fruit and vegetables. But man, if I don't get tricked by the same thing, if like, oh, when I have a smoothie, I bought a smoothie tomorrow thinking like, oh man, I ate so much pizza and so much just pizza crust, like pizza bread. I don't know if I've shown a picture to anyone, but I have a lot of pizza crust. Just kind of chilling around. Fork gang rise up. Can we ban, not bang. Please don't ban Sir Chicken. Bang Sir Chicken. Please bang him, not, ban, the one that's appropriate to do to a live stream chatter, and not the one that's not. Also, you missed a ship. Do you mean the one that was below the surface? Because I don't believe in subsurface ships. I only get out of bed for the real ones. So yeah, one thing I will say about keyboard and mouse is it's like so much more satisfying to like craft. When you do it right. Also, F3 will be your BFF in Java when it comes to maps. But like, how's it gonna help this one, you know? Also, yes, smoothies are gross, as Amy Hill. No, I don't think they're gross. I just think they're like, I think they're dumb. I do like them though. You know, like I wish I didn't. I wish I was above the very thing I'm complaining about, but I am not. How do you spell iCup? Says Taj Challenger. You know what? You're gonna trick me with that one. I have never been on a middle school playground. Probably like a what is it called in America? Elementary school playground. You know, you'd have to. Isn't it crazy? This is what I love about. This is what I find fascinating about young people is how fast things spread everywhere. The same rumors are true across every school ever. And that blows my mind. Like, you know, ignore the fact, or like the same little stupid things, like, they change as your age group goes up. Like, when you're young, it's like, haha, say iCup. And then you get someone to do it, and it's like fun. And they spread like, they spread more seriously than viruses named after a particular beer that's currently going big in the east of Asia. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that there's this whole category of things that just all kids know. Like, everyone here, there's not a single person here, or like if you were raised in a English-speaking world, because otherwise the letters sound different. But no one here is like, wait, so iCup, what is that? Can you explain that to me? Everyone's like, yeah, that thing I heard. Can you think about anything else that's just culturally locked in that way? Like, you know, when you want to explain a TV show, you have to be like, oh yeah, it's this thing, it's this, it's that. It's great for XYZ reason. You can't just be like, oh yeah, everyone knows it. There's very few shows out there, or very few pieces of entertainment, or anything like that. Even knowledge, right? Like, you'll find people regularly. Also, Chunky9. What's your prediction for the Iowa caucus on Monday? I'm not gonna go deep into politics, but I will say, the thing that determines the winner is not what you can predict, it's what you can't predict. Whoever does really well unexpectedly, they're the ones who tend to have momentum going forwards. Because it's a caucus, not a thing. It's for like one. It's such a small group of people deciding such a big thing. But they don't actually have much of a say in it. They just get to be first. Whenever anything happens first, you gotta remember in any event that involves democracy, the first doesn't matter a lot beyond just like momentum. And if the key thing to know, I guess. So I need to go find some sheep because I need a bed. If not, we can find a village. I don't think I found a village in Java. Yeah, I haven't played Java post Village and Pillage and Survival, so that'll be an experience, I guess, finding my first village here. I know that the bells actually work in this version, and there's also spectral arrows, and man, there's some cool things we can't do that we're not doing on Java. Also, maps always face north in your hands. What does that even mean? Oh, I guess we could work out from the sun, because like north is relative, right? Like, in real life, if someone says something's north, you can like work with that information. If something's north in a game, that means nothing, right? Like, it's like if you were colorblind, someone trying to describe to you what red is, it's not going to be a very productive conversation. It's like, so pink is like a less red, and you're like, but I don't know what red is. I've never seen red, friend. Also, by the way, I have to be really careful about these hills. I really don't want to take stupid damage. I really, really don't want to do it. What do spectral arrows do? They light up the night sky. No, they when you, it's an effect that's only available in Java for some weird effect of the Render Dragon engine. But basically, pre-Render Dragon engine, like Bedrock has loads of limitations because it's designed to be run on phones, not on PCs and stuff. But one of them is you can't see enemies through walls, even if you can see them through walls. I explained that so badly, but I'm just gonna stick with it. You can't see them through walls, even if you can see them through walls. So anyway, let's make ourselves a bed. Look how fun this is. Should we make half slabs or should we make a bed? You know, it's hard to say. Also, you know, I'm not sleeping in a white bed. Even if this might cost me my life, I am making myself a red bed, and there's nothing you can do about it, internet. There's nothing you can do about it. I really hope I don't get hit by a skeleton or something. Come on, just go. Please don't get hurt. I want to keep streaming. Also, Deja Vu, hello. Good to see you, Cat Gale. Good to... it's a wonderful Friday. You know, it's Friday. No, it's Sunday now. So my combat Friday is even less correct. Happy Sunday, everyone. We just passed midnight in the UK. I'm doing wonderful. I hope you're doing good yourself, Cat Gale. Or I mean, you didn't say you didn't ask how I was doing, but you know what? I've assumed on your behalf that you wanted to know, and now you get to know. That's how. You know how like super chats, like there's two categories. One is like trying to support a streamer you like, and one is I have a question and I'm willing to pay to get it answered. I'm gonna, for the question ones, let's just ignore your question and ask my own. Wait, chat, that is my new service. Ask me a question, and I'll pick what I answer on your behalf. And you'll be grateful for it, darn it. I'm absolutely terrified of this little cave right here. Also, do you agree tastes have colors? For instance, oranges. So Cosmic Grime, in case you're curious, the last time I excreted in public transport was this morning. I feel really gross using train bathrooms, but it's so efficient to like... Again, this is something cars do not have. You can be on the move, you can be going somewhere, and also you can get rid of one of your urges. I have to pee 4 times a day anyway, or like twice a day. Somewhere between twice and 4 times, depending on how often I want to check my phone. So, you know, being able to do that is great. So there's the answer to your question, Cosmic Grime. Hope that is great. What's your opinion on Knife Spoon Boy, says Captain Spooky. I think knives are dangerous because I live in the UK where... Oh, Jesus, there's a creeper. That's fine, though. I live in the UK, and you know how the UK is with knives. And if you don't know how the UK is with knives, that's great. Sun rises in the east. Yeah, that's, just to clarify, I do know that, like, I mentioned it just after I said it, don't worry. So that's the east, no, wait, that's the east over there, that's the west. So using east and west, you can work out that's north, and you can work out that way is what we've got to go. Also, I'm now a Forex trader. Hope you enjoy your blue passport. If you're a Forex trader, I mean, not that you can answer on a stream. Something interesting happened yesterday. Everyone, So there's been the pound has gone down against the dollar for the last like few years, but it went up yesterday on Brexit Day, which I found to be fascinating. And as a forex trader, again, whenever there's counterintuitive things, you know, we need counterintuitive facts to answer counterintuitive questions. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hi, old toy cat says Gold Runner. Thank you very much. But yeah, chat. Do you want me to ask my own questions in response to yours? Ask me a question via super chat, and I'll give you. You actually do it in the real regular chat. You know, I would love to make money from your sadness. That's a good business model. Make money from other people's sadness. Also known as the military, am I right? Aha. Good political discourse coming from Toy Cat here. But yeah, ask a question in the chat, and I'll ignore it and ask my own question, and then answer that instead, because that is the mood I'm feeling today. Do you fart? Says excited Sack S8 Gaming. I was thinking of getting a new phone this year. Yeah, I really thought that, like, you know, like I got this new Chinese phone last year, and it's kind of like a good stopgap because my old phone stopped working. But the camera doesn't work all the time, and basically at this point, phones are cameras more than they're phones. Like, they're obviously more computers than they are either. But, like, I would say if a phone doesn't work, like, it's like, if a phone stopped working as a phone, it wouldn't actually be that big of a deal to me. It'd just be a mobile tablet or whatever. If it stopped working as a mobile internet device, it'd be worthless. Java tips 2, since I ran out of space in the Lost Nation, F3 shows your coordinates, direction and current biome, jumping while attacking gets a critical hit. That's true on Bedrock too. It's just more handy on Java, because obviously, oh Jesus, what that's actually pre-new combat, like, there's a lot of stuff. Also, thank you, Assaulter, for paying the Toy Cat tax. In 40th, a currency symbol I never recognize when I see it. It's always sad. Also, yeah, thank you, John Spetsnaz. I am always very curious. But yeah, thank you. Also, what's 2 plus 2 plus plops? 2 plus 2. I'd say the last time I was seriously sad was like this morning. I got a burrito that I was like craving all day, and it was a good burrito, but it wasn't like that good, and I was just sad, like, man, I went through all this effort. I paid £1 extra. Like, that's a lot of money for extra, you know, like, that's a big addition. I went through all of that, and it's not even a good burrito. I would say that's the closest I've come. That was the closest I came to having a sad moment. Also, how do you have hardcore modes? Says Remy Porter. I would say that climate change is a pretty big issue, but, like, you know what's a bigger issue? Joe Mama. Ha ha ha, am I right? No, by the way, we haven't found a single village yet. I want to find a village just for the sake of, like, having found one. It doesn't really help me in my challenge, but I want to do it anyway just to mix things up, you know? Like, I want to have, like, something to defend. You know, what's the point in living if you don't defend things? Spoon, you're going northeast. See, yeah, I have to go southwest to get to the thing, so I'll go northeast instead. My genius idea. I want to explore the biome a little bit. I want to find a nice... Did I download the wrong Pirates of the Caribbean? It says Mr. Cursed Image. I'd say that my favorite Minecraft animal is the cow, because it drops both leather and beef, which is a solid food. Like, you know, if you can choose any animal, right, then why would you not choose the cow? That's my kind of thing. Also, imagine if we take damage on a cactus. Wouldn't that be a fun way to end this as a concept? So thank you very much to Assaulter for the $1 is 71.5. I need to, like, Google the currency name, but because I'm playing on PC, I can't. Like, I can, but I have to stop playing for a second. I'll just ask my phone. Alexa, what currency is worth 71. What currency is 71.5 of a dollar? 71.5s. I mean, it's one of the currencies in Super Chat. So it's got to be like one of 30 countries. I'm gonna guess Indian. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Indian rupee. No, I think we've seen rupee before. I bought Milk State, put some in my tea like a Brit, and it was a clumpy. Look at the expiration date. I still have a week. I was mad I wasted my cup of tea. Just wanted to share. Thank you for your British story. It is delightful to hear. It is a delight to hear. It's a rupee. Is it really a rupee? I mean, you know, I could just Google this. You know, I like this mystery of what's the currency that Toy Cat has. I don't know for sure. Zelda rupees. Man, every time I hear about stories from India, I'm like, wow, you guys are just playing, you know, you guys are just playing, you know, a Nintendo game in real life there. Like, I couldn't go to India and someone ask me for rupees and not be like, well, you need 40 rupees, I have 35. How about I go break some, you know, pots until we can find the balance, you know? I would be non-stop breaking pots and cutting down grass there. Man, isn't it a shame that when you chop grass in Minecraft, you don't get emeralds? Just saying. Real problem. Also, by the way, we didn't find a single village, even though we had 3 biomes, all of which should have had a village. So you know what we're going to do instead? We're going to go to the southwest. Wait, that's east. That's north. I think that guy must have been lying when he said all maps face west, because we found something going the wrong way before. Yeah, it's facing a desert. Yeah, I need to make myself a furnace. I need to deal with real things, and I'm not doing any of that right now. If he takes a heart from hunger damage. There's lots of funny ways this could end. We shouldn't aim for any of them. But it's nice that we could if we wanted to. It's nice that we could. Should we get some leather armor on? Because there's no point in having better armor, because no damage. No armor protects us. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Java does so much better with the, like, interesting above-ground generation. I do have to say. Oh, look, there's a ship just below the surface there, too. Aren't they meant to be at the bottom of the ocean, not, like, floating, weirdly? I mean, yeah, I guess it's just coming off of there. So, yeah, whoever said that maps are always facing north in Java... Wait, that's west. Yeah, whoever said... Oh, wait, but, like, facing north doesn't help me. Oh, because I was in the northeast, so I have to head southwest. Okay, I ignore what I said about you being nothing. Okay, there's no trident in that zombie's hands. Drown's hands. So we're just gonna real quick grab all the nonsense we can. Oh, I didn't mean to make a stone axe. There was one in here all that time. And then we get away from that. Drowns are the scariest thing in Minecraft because they're just all day. Throw a trident at you, half of your life bar is gone. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? The Padres or the Chargers? So I have no clue about the Super Bowl. I don't know football. I don't play. Or do... You know, that's not me. Sorry. If you are, that's cool. I support your rights to do whatever you want, man. But my impression, based on just now learning that one team is called the Padres and one is called the Chargers, I feel like the Chargers are probably going to do better. Because, again, American football, as in my understanding, you need to be doing a lot of charging, right? Like, not only in the offensive line, but hopefully... They're charging... Like, you know, you ever think about this? Like, what do they do with their phones when they play American football? Like, it's a pretty modern issue that no one really cares that much about, so I'm sure no one asked the question. But, like, what do you think they do with them? Do you think they just leave them, like, in the changing room? You'd hope they'd have, like, wireless chargers in there, so they could be charging those bad boys up. Seems wasteful to do anything else. I don't think there's a team called the Padres, but I don't care about football either. Yeah, I didn't think there was one. They're lying to you, Toy Cat. The Padres are a baseball team, not football. See, I knew it. The Chargers are better at football than the Padres, probably. I would love to see... Okay. Do you play Roblox? Thank you for your super chat, Jacob Palomo. I do not play Roblox. Also, you and your spoons are bad for the environment. That's why I only use plastic forks. Oh, for New Year's, I actually did use, like, 30 plastic spoons. Like, I bought a bunch of spoons from Texas. You know, this story makes less sense the more I go into it. So instead, I'll just say, thank you, Nicholas Roberts. Appreciate the super chat. What I would love to see, take sports, because I don't know sports, but what I would be interested in, you take loads of sport teams. So you've got, like, let's just say every sport besides basketball. And then you see which team has the best skill set for basketball. Oh, we finally found a village, by the way. Okay, you know what? Village. We've got a little island here. It's all we need. We have still hardcore amplified world. I'd love to do like a features Minecraft Bedrock does not have Java live stream. Trying to catch them all in survival. That'd be kind of fun. It wouldn't be fun to anyone but me. But yeah, maybe someday. And by that I don't know for sure. No, E equals damage. It's true. I don't want to make another crafting table, because I don't... Ooh, this is a weird village. Oh no, it's just over a hill. This is a cool placement for a village, though. It's not, like, amazingly rare. But you know what? If this wasn't so far from spawn, I'd be like, Seed Sunday on this person. Just join the stream. Why is this man a pillow? It's pretty offensive to call me a pillow. Could you please retract that wildly offensive statement about my people? The spoons, the superior form of cutlery. So yeah, I'm gonna make myself a little house, like, at the edge. I'm gonna make it on the X, because then I'll always know where home is. And then we'll, like, find a cave nearby here, and that can be a thing. I'm gonna start a little pumpkin farm with the 4 pumpkins I took. 16 seeds. Let's take all of this. Oh, no, chill. So we're gonna start a little pumpkin farm here. And then, oh yeah, because on Java, I think pumpkins will grow even. Wait, chat. So again, I need your high quality opinions on this one, because you know live streams are famously good at having good chat. But oh, I don't think I ever finished my thing. Yeah, no, I'd love to have sports teams play sports that none of them know, and I'd love to see like which sports team's the best at chess. You know, like all-roundedness would be good. Be strong as you fight your way to success. Difficulty face nothing compared to the joy of success. Hardcore spoon. Thank you very much, Franciscus Martinez. In the UK, we do something where we have loads of shows, like that are basically like game shows, quiz shows, and stuff. But they're done by comedians, so they're not people who are, you know, good at general knowledge. But that's, I think, the best way to do those sorts of shows, because I don't want to see people who are good at American football play American football unless I'm into American football, and I have no clue. Like I still to this day, it's like, so the game breaks every now and then. Like there's long breaks and pauses, and like so you're allowed to tackle each other, but people just like charge each other because it doesn't matter. There's no like tackle rules. You just run into them, you know. Also, what if Toy Cat is actually a round fork? I will not have this scum here. Also, thank you very much, Franciscus Martinez. I recognize the name. It's cool to see you here again. Otherwise you'll starve or take damage. Don't tell me what to do, Alex something O'Connor, I want to say. You tell me what to do, you know what happens to you. Yeah, look at that rhyme. I like keeping people nice on edge. I'm gonna like go right to the edge now. This is for you, internet. This is until you learn not to tell Toy Cat what to do. But yeah, I don't know. There's something more interesting about watching people who don't specialize in a thing doing a thing, right? Like, at least to me. Maybe, like, I'm just in the wrong in all of this. But the same reason the best Minecraft YouTubers, or the biggest Minecraft YouTubers, aren't the ones who are the best at the game. One of my friends, GeoSquared, just got a new like, just beat the game in less than 10 minutes, glitchless, etc. It was a really cool thing. But, like, you know, his interest is not in making YouTube videos and in this and that. And it seems that people's interests aren't in watching just really efficient runs. They want to see how stuff go down. Also, the Iron Golem, what do plastic bags and Minecraft zombies have in common? They're both bad for the environment. Both of them cost 10p because of governmental regulation. Oh, what do plastic bags and Minecraft zombies have in common? You shouldn't smother a child with them and then claim that it happened by accident. That is true. You cannot deny that that is 100% facts that I'm spitting right there. So, yeah, there are so many hay bales in this village, by the way. Like, I'm just going to spend all day mining them. It's a satisfying little time. You're on 2 hunger bars. Eat. I don't think I will. Thank you very much, internet. What's that? You think you control me? You think you're the one that decides when I do and don't eat? Think again, internet. Think again. But yeah, the one cool thing about playing hardcore on Java that actually makes this challenge different is you get those cool little hardcore hearts that you can see them to the right of my name, my spoon. You can see how nice that is. Don't eat, don't eat. Everyone's saying don't eat now. Okay, you know what, chat? You think you can tell me what to do? You think you can tell me not to eat? Oh, someone said please eat again, so I guess we're going back to that one now. Sorry, chat. We almost got me there. We almost convinced me to eat, but that one guy had to ruin it for everyone, didn't he? Oh, by the way, we're playing 1.15. I don't think that changes too much with regards to like anything here. But it is kind of cool that like for a little bit, Java and Bedrock 1.15 shared commonality. Don't eat. You know, I don't think we need to eat, guys. I think you're all over exaggerating the need of me to eat. You gotta chill, you know? I think you'd all do quite well if you just learned sometimes it's all about the motions and the oceans and something about chilling, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna make my house of where that little patch is. And then we'll make our mine down below it and we'll try and find the X. Because I hate finding X's. It's a whole thing. Mischievous, eat not, Sir Spoon. Thank you very much, Mischievous. Good to see you here again. I've always wanted to know about your name. If you don't know what to say next time, then let me know. End the stream. Wow, so rude. Then please do explain the name to me. Who's your favorite serial killer? I don't know any that aren't American. And then they say maybe you know of some from England. I can't think of a single English serial killer. No, I want to say most serial killers are American. So there's got to be something about American society that just drives people to kill, you know, people they know at a ridiculous rate. I can't say that that's true for certain, but I can say that I think it's true. And that's basically the same thing on the internet. So I'm going to make my mine kind of go this way. Yeah, we're gonna start like that way. So we'll, first of all, make ourselves say, oh wait, we have to start with a shovel. We have a wooden shovel. I hate, look how useless wooden shovels are. I don't know why anyone thinks this is a thing Minecraft needs. I know, I made a joke when I said there wasn't one. Everyone knows Jack the Ripper's English. It's London-ish. Here's the thing though, it wasn't even that like big. It was a very it's one of those things where like, over history, the things that are sensationalizable are more memorable than things that aren't. There's this, I was thinking about this earlier actually, like, would you rather, like, know the truth, or would you rather, like, because let's be honest, most of human history, we did things that by today's standards we consider terrible, because humans are always evolving our standards of terror. Oh man, this is like, I could die. In Bedrock, no one knows east and west by looking at the sun, but how does one determine north and south by using coordinates? So, okay, real quick. You know, I am Blur. That sounds like a genuine question. And although I'd love to respond like, well, you see, I think that factory-raised meat is bad for the environment, or make a joke about responding to a different question, allow me to actually help you out there. If you know east and west, you can work out north and south. Because right now, that's east and that's west. We can tell by the setting sun. So it goes east to west. Once you know east and west, one's that way, you know north and south. You can't work out, like, if you get what I'm saying. You're right next to the treasure. Am I right next to the treasure? Should we go find it? The treasure's over here, supposedly. I have such a bad time looking for some bedrock that I'm, like, scarred by it. We're gonna destroy the entirety of this underneath my house later to make that happen. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. But for now, we need to place down our bed. We need to make ourselves a furnace. I love the level of like the eat in chats we're getting right now. You know, chat. I just don't understand everyone. Well, I don't understand how you know it's cool. It's not like I'm gonna die. You know, or take damage or the stream's gonna have to end. I don't see why you'd think that's a thing. But yeah, I was thinking today a lot. You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. I was thinking a lot today about how an event, like, lasts a certain amount of time. Like, human nature, like, not because we even want to. This isn't even a desired behavior. It's like a byproduct of other things that we do. But, please don't eat and please take damage, says Shark Boy. Wow, Shark Boy, you think you can make me not eat? Yeah, that'll teach you to try and tell me what to do. But yeah, let's go, let's mine back this way. In fact, we'll make the mine, like, just below the sand. No, wait, just in the sandstone. We'll mine away this way now. And we're gonna just destroy the entirety of the underneath of here until we find that darn treasure. It's gonna be great. Coronavirus package. But, you know, think about the coronavirus. You're literally gonna, no one is going to be told about this after it's done. No one's going to be like, oh, remember how significant that was? Because in retrospect, it won't be significant. There are some things that when they happen, they're significant at the time and they're significant in retrospect. There are some things that when they happen, they're not significant and in retrospect, they're huge. Something like, I don't know, I don't know, I guess World War II is a great example. It was an event that was like, oh yeah, this is just a war. We'll be over. Like, it's bad that we're going to war with each other, but we've done this before. We'll do it again. But, man, this is why. This right here is the reason why I just want the buried treasure, man. I don't even want it that bad. That's the worst bit. Don't even want it that bad. Oh, there we go. We found it. Never mind. I guess, I decided I want it badly now. Oh, yeah, that's the mother lode. We got TNT, we got gold, we got iron. Oh, yeah, I'm living the life now. So if we can find some lava. Have we seen lava at any point today? We haven't. If we could find lava, though, that'd be good. Should we just instead, should we, how excited are we for the Never update? Incredibly excited. Always play Bedrock and never play Java again, says Assaulter. Oh, like, because you're doing the opposite. You want me to play Java more. No, it's funny, when I play Java, I'm just gonna make a, like, it's not in my core competency. So, I don't think people want to see it on any regular basis. Like, it's fun to see me play Java, sure. I like playing it as, like, a opportunity to play features that aren't on Bedrock. In the same way, I'm sure Java YouTubers and Java, like, players love playing Bedrock, because it's an opportunity to use features that you don't otherwise get to play around with. But as far as, like, as far as the... Also, how's your day going? Says Coolbull98. My day's going wonderfully. Thank you for asking. I went climbing earlier today. You can see my hand is getting more and more wrecked every single time. Like, the holes in it are just getting bigger and bigger. But, like, I'm learning just not to... Like, I guess I'm learning to, like, ignore finger pain, which is a good thing sometimes, I imagine. So, yeah, I went climbing earlier today. Got some pizza. Got a burrito that made me sad. Honestly, I don't know, like, this is, let me explain. I wanna share this, because, like, something like 1% of people who watch my streams like this. So, even though this isn't the most entertaining thing, I want to try and help people out. That's what I do on these videos. Also, Mr. says, what's on your head? I am a spoon. There is nothing on my head. This is an extension of my body. Thank you very much. We could do with less of that rudeness right there. You know, imagine if you looked at, you know, an Asian man and said, what's that in your eyes? No, you wouldn't say that, would you? You'd be like, well, that's deeply offensive. You know, unrelatedly, I am an Asian man. But you know, we'll talk about that later. But he's finally become a spoon. Epic, says Matthew Donovan. Yeah, I am just full spoon now. Honestly, just before this live stream, I had a little pie, a cherry tart, a cherry Bakewell tart, I want to say. I had a cherry Bakewell tart just for this stream. You know how I ate it? Using a spoon. Because here's the thing about forks and knife. You need to use them together for them to be effective. Like, a single fork by itself works, technically, in the same way that, like, yeah, I guess, you know, I was going to make a bad joke. I've decided against making the bad joke. But, you know, in the same way that things that are offensive work. Oh, that's sad. Never played Bedrock 4. Is that different to Java, says Aurora? Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people just play Minecraft and they never think about the version. But there are two distinctly different versions. Oh my god, thank you so much. Or drill. Wait. I sincerely apologize, says Missler. Thank you very much. Please address me by my preferred spoon nouns. Yeah, I guess just nouns, because I'm a spoon. Not even pronouns. Whoa, thank you, Our Drill Flame of the West, for the 20 Canadian dollars. See, that's what I mean. That's an example of, like, someone who... Either they just discovered Super Chat for the first time, they're like, I wonder what happens if I hit 20 Canadian dollars. It won't actually give them $20, right? There's a tiny chance it's that. But more realistically, they're like, oh yeah, I'd love to support the stream. Here you go, man. You know, you've helped me this amount over the time. But yeah, the thing that I want to give, the advice I want to give people, I'm going to make an iron pickaxe, by the way. Gonna cut into the iron supply here. You know, should we just take everything? Sure. Oh, there's a single diamond. I should abuse that. Actually, let's put my garbage in here. This can be my temporary chest of garbage store. But yeah, just in case this helps, I want to throw this out to the internet. Because something I feel every now and then is just a distinct loss of pleasure in whatever I'm doing. Like, I can be doing the best thing in the world, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just feel not good about it. I just feel like everything's pointless, and what am I doing? Why exist? As you're a spoon, don't use that diamond to make a spoon. Oh, that's a good idea! Assaulter, wait. It's reverse psychology, but I agree with it, and I'm confused at this point, okay? I'm very confused right now. I'm confused, and I just want to go home. Put the wheat seeds in there, put the feathers in there. But yeah, we should definitely make a diamond shovel. Let's definitely, like, why not, right? Oh wait, a diamond, actually I think it's not as cool as an iron shovel. This is the spoon. Let's try and get enough iron to make an anvil. Let's spend a significant effort actually trying to rename this. Because you know what, if that's not a high quality idea, I don't know what is. Thank you very much, Donovan Short. Do appreciate it. But, you know, it's crazy, do you wash your spoons in defense or attack mode? Okay, chat, let's see if I remembered the recipe for a shield yet. I think... Hey, look at that. Soycat knows the shield recipe. Shield is a feature that came to Bedrock only very recently, fun fact. So given that we have some blue dye, let's make a full set of leather armor, actually. Fun fact, if you want to be a really cool kid, you can make all your armor at once using this. Wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's me showing off. I know how recipe nonsense works. And then we take the blue dye instead of, like, I don't know, this. Also, please roast me. Senor Toycat says laughs. You call yourself laughs, but you can't even provide me with the laughs. You want me to provide you with the laughs? That is not on Sir Laftiness. So let's put this down there, I guess. Let's put the blue armor on. Let's grab out the blue dye. But no, yeah, you know, Senor laughs. Wait, it's not Senor laughs. I'm Senor Toycat. I appreciate that. That's kind of cool. What is on your head, says Dr. Overkill. Man, all these people with their offensive questions. I just don't understand. I thought we lived in an open, tolerant culture where a man could be a spoon without getting questioned on it, but I didn't realize that it was still pretty big to time. I wish I hadn't. Okay, by the way, we've got... do you like this? It makes no impact, by the way, in case you're curious why we're being so stupid. It makes no difference what armor we have, because if we die, we get hurt, right? Also, I made you obey my commands. Technically speaking, if you tell me not to do something, and then you can claim it was reverse psychology, or you did it. Wait, that's another one of those memes that, like, travels through, like, real school, right? Like, you could tell someone to do something, and then be like, haha, that's what I wanted you to do. And they'll be like, oh no, that's the worst thing. I know, there's so much stupid stuff from that. But yeah, I was thinking about how every historical event has, like, a certain amount of time that it lasts. Like, in terms of, in the public consciousness. The thing that was most important to a man... okay, that's scary. The thing that might be most important to someone from, like, the 1500s or something, literally doesn't even register on the spectrum. Oh, man, this... literally doesn't even register on the spectrum for us as, like, a thing that happened. We've forgotten about it. It's been that long. And I think about that, you know, what that really means in terms of what you should do in your life. Because it's really hard to say to someone like, oh yeah, your cares, if they don't matter in the future, they should matter now. Because most things you care about probably should matter both now and in the future. Okay, I'm gonna go through the cave. Oh no! Okay, I hate this. Okay. Just keep hitting the bat. That's all I want from you, bro. Okay. So yeah, this is why I don't do caves. He just killed the bat? You monster. So yeah, we're gonna just pretend that's not a thing. Oh no! And then that. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna turn around this this staircase all of a sudden. And we're gonna go back this way. Andrew, it's hard for me to take you seriously when you're a spoon. You know, Fiona MCNA, I am deeply offended at your lack of understanding with the spoon people. You'd figure, with a name like Fiona MCNA, you'd be able to know what it's like to be bullied for your, you know, your things that are outside of your control. And I don't know, I'm just being mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fiona. I'm sure you've got a lovely name. I'm sure people around you love it too. That stressed me out. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, I have this like from time to time. And I've kind of worked out the solution for it. Is like, just continue doing things like normal. And then everything eventually comes back to normal. And it's such a stupid solution. Also, at a restaurant called Apathy, they only give you a spoon to eat. When I told the owner it was hard to eat my spaghetti, he said I don't give a fork. Hey! Also, are you a big spoon or a little spoon? I see you're a spoon again, or is there a reason? You need a reason to be a spoon? Wow. This is not the world of 2021 is living. But yeah, thank you, Blifone Giant. Beeflo Giant. What? How did it take me that long to work out? Giant was giant. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? This is a very valid question. Why are you a spoon, says Jimmy Bean. You know what? The rampant bigotry we've been watching in the chat today. It is depressing. It is depressing. Also, is that a Welsh spoon cat? I mean, we're all Welsh on this blessed day. We're all Welsh on this wonderfully blessed day. It's a well-known fact. Also, where exactly did you get this spoon outfit from? There was a costume store in my town that was going out of business. So everything was like crazy marked down. And again, it's really stupid when you think about it. The business model is also as a hot dog or sandwich. Yes, it totally is, Conor McGarry. It doesn't feel like it's one because it's at the edge of the definition. But we create things. Oh man, I'm like itchy under this thing. I want to like. I don't know why I have such an itchy chin. I don't know if you caught me like trying to itch it earlier in the stream. But it's a whole thing. Fun fact: I actually can take this off if I want to. I was really confused about where your coordinates were for a second. I'm playing Minecraft, but with the exception that there's no coordinates. Da 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 da. Have you read much on Stoicism? I'd love for you to talk about it. Stoicism, I think is how you say it. I don't know how I said it, but not that. A lot of spoon discrimination going on here. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's, you know, the internet, you disgust me. You know, just because a man chooses to be a spoon, it doesn't mean you should make fun of him for it. You should use my correct noun. Because you get it? It's fun. It's hilarious, okay? Because, like, you use pronouns for people, but you use nouns for objects. So it'd be a noun, not a... You know, my high-quality jokes are lost on you, internet. I'll just talk about dumb things instead. You know, chat, actually, this is your one opportunity. You know, go for it. Because I have some things I want to talk about, and I'm, like, bouncing between them. But let's add some craziness to the pile. Chat, you have your one opportunity. You know, don't mess this up. But what would you like me to talk about? Right now, put it in chat, and I'm going to read, like, 100 different suggestions, and I'm going to see if anyone actually has an interesting one. Because I don't think you will. I think they're all going to be bad. But that's why I want to take your suggestions. Also, yeah, cereal is soup by the same logic. Cereal is totally soup. The Beatles talk about the beat. See, it's funny. So many people have like their own like personal passionate interests, and it's cool to read that. Spoons. Now that is a thing I can get passionate about. Hey, thank you, Francesca Attack, for becoming a channel member. See, I assume because that other Francesca, who's spotted a few times this channel, is a lady, as best I can tell, that you are too. But is there anything inherently like female about the name Francesca? It just sounds like, oh yeah, that city in California, where I'll be for the next 2 weeks, by the way. Hightail. Oh man, Hightail is something I really want to believe it. I know it's not true, or it statistically is unlikely. I want to believe 4J is porting Hightail to console. I really want to believe it. I really, 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 really want to believe that. Talk about the universe as Sign Pepper. Or Kind Pepper. You know what? Universe is big, you small. No matter how much you do in your life, If you ever feel bad that, like, oh, I'm not getting enough done with my life, no matter what you did with your life. Oh, there's actual mobs up there. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Okay, I gotta... Okay, it's fine. It's just an enderman. Okay. Are you ready for this? Oh man, that always scares me. At a restaurant called Apathy. Okay, it's the same joke. I laughed at it, Beeflo Giant. I laughed at your joke. Why are you repeating it? Thank you for the money, though. I like money. You know, I was thinking today, like, you know what? Why do people like money? Besides the fact that it buys goods and services. And then I realized, oh no, it's not besides because it buys goods and services. It's because people like goods and services. And then I started wondering, why is jam so, why is jam so uncommon, right? Also, talking about how to get better at building in survival. I am the worst person to talk about building to. It's just not part of the game I'm passionate about. Also, thanks so much for becoming a member, Miss Soupy Discarded. Oh no! Does that damage, actually? Chat, was that damage? I don't know how I didn't see that coming. I want to say is that... One sec. Stream ends when I take damage. I do not believe that was damage, though. Okay. Oh no! So, I'm looking at my health bar. And I'm seeing no damage. Also, no HP loss. I'm gonna Google the definition of damage. We're gonna work this one out together, chat. Don't worry. I almost fell down there. That'd be pretty amusing. Okay, chat. I'm sorry. What is the definition of damage? I don't want to clickbait you. I will never clickbait you, internet, without at least intentionally, unintentionally. Physical harm that impairs the value, usefulness, or normal function of something. Bombing caused extensive damage to the town. So was that physical harm that impairs the value, usefulness, or normal function of me, chat? I would wager it was not. Emotionally, maybe. Spiritually, probably. But yeah, I think we didn't take damage. Our health bar didn't change, and therefore we're good. The armor took damage though. The armor always takes. Oh wait, yeah, the armor's damaged. Wait, how does that count? That's a good point. The armor got damaged. It doesn't say when I or any objects I... Okay, no damage, final ruling. F says silver time. Just got the stream hub, it's going well. Thank you very much, Timeline Gamer. See, what I've learned from these streams is I can capitalize on any... I can capitalize on pretty much any opportunity to... Instead of doing this fairly by using, like, democracy, next person to super chat or donate, was that damage or not? I'll use you as the justification, because we live in a kleptocracy. It's all based on money. Aristocracy, maybe? No, money-stocracy? A finantocracy? You know what? But yeah, if you look back, you took half damage. Check again. You know what? For you, I will check again. But I did check, and it was fine. They're like, you know what? Why do people like money? Chat, was that damage? Discarded. Oh no! Okay, I'm looking. Okay, I'm gonna share this with all of you. You naysayers. You naysayers of the world. Okay. Final ruling to again. Do we take that as the final ruling? We might have to. Super Ness, thank you. Okay. Let's watch this one back together, internet. For becoming a member, Miss Soupy Discarded. So by the way, Miss Soupy, is that half a hot? I'm gonna need to like one more time. Jam, so okay. Where's jam so uncommon, right? So Ms. Zupi discarded. It's all your fault, by the way. Talk about how to get better at building. I'm gonna... I am the worst person to talk about. The moment there's damage, I'm gonna pause the video. Also, thanks so much for becoming a member. Okay, now we're gonna go to 0.25 speed. Just to be extra sure. Oh no! Chat! Chat, I have some bad news. I have some bad news for you. It doesn't look like it because it regenerates so damn fast. Like, it's literally a quarter frame or something. I don't know how anyone spotted that, but I believe I took damage there. I have some bad news for you, internet. You know, I'm nothing if not an honest man. And, first of all, the armor took the damage, not you. You are not the armor. The earth is flat. You lost a half a heart damage. It glitched a half heart, but immediately came back. No damage was taken. I am going to be doing this again. I'm going to do this, but correctly. I'm sorry that I'm derped. I don't know how, like, such a dumb mistake. Like, I just looked away. I should have known there were creepers. I should have lit it up so there shouldn't have been creepers. But I didn't do that, and therefore, today's stream's over. But rather than ending it that way, because, like, you know, that was a big fight, let's go out on our own terms, shall we? Because it's the stream ends when I take damage. Rather than this whole, like, we don't know how we took damage, let's do this on our own terms, internet. Let's do this on our own terms. Stream ends when I take damage. Let's fight a polar bear to death. And then let's, I don't know, hurt ourselves. Oh, wait, we can use TNT. We can use TNT. Also, thank you very much, Mr. I so it didn't, reality is whatever you want it to be. But yeah, I did take half damage, you know, again. If it was, I would argue if I didn't take the half heart, we could probably say, oh yeah, I didn't take damage. But the half heart did look like it went away. No, this is mischievous. Sorry, this is just how it's gonna be. How are we going out today? I choose drowning in a farmland. Died the way I lived. Drowning in a thing. So the villager is just so concerned, like, you know, man, it's not a good way to live your life. But I took damage. The stream is over. Sad spoon noises. I'll do this properly.